Okay, so this here is the hip, the first hip that I've cut. It's been cut out using a scroll saw, and what we need to do now is get the whole thing cleaned up, particularly on these edges here where you can see the marks from where the saw is. And there's a number of ways that we can clean these edges up. So the first way is that we can get, in this case I'm using the jig that we used to make the leg, but we can get a piece of wood, and onto that piece of wood we can place some sandpaper. So we get the sandpaper and place the sandpaper on top of the curve. So we place the sandpaper onto the curve like so. We get our hip and we just rub the hip against the glass paper. And obviously what's going to happen is this curve will form the same shape eventually as this one here. And that's one simple quick method of getting this shape sanded. Okay, so what I'm going to do, again. Okay, so this here is the hip, hope you can see it, and what we need to do is clean up these edges where you can see there's been marks from where it's been sanded. So, start again. Okay, so this here is the first of 4 hips that I need to create, and you can see here that we've got marks from where the saw has cut the wood. So there are a number of ways that we can remove these marks and make the edges all nice and smooth. So the first way is that we can use a piece of wood. In this case I'm using the jig that was used to form the legs, and get a piece of glass paper, place the glass paper on top of the piece of wood, and I'm going to get my leg, my hip I should say, I'm going to rub it against the glass paper like so, and you can see that it's going to start to smooth up these edges here. So that's one way that we can sand these edges.